Hello lovelies. It has been, wow, it's been like more than a month I think since I've posted a video, and I'm so sorry for that, but with good reason. Obviously you can tell my setup has changed quite a bit. For one, the quality of the video looks better. It's because my husband got me a camera, like a professional camera. I'm so stoked about, and we're still learning the settings. Well, my husband pretty much has all the settings for the camera down. Me, not so much. I'm still learning, so this video is probably going to be a little bit choppy. I also apologize for my look. It's obviously not winter or fall. It's pretty much spring, or I think the first day of spring has already come and gone. But it is quite chilly in my house. I live with a husband and a son who are both pretty warm-blooded individuals, and they get really hot at night. We keep the air conditioning on all night. So I'm a little bit chilly, so I decided to wear a sweater and a scarf. I don't know. Yeah, we got a camera and lighting, and I got a pretty nifty background. I think it's nifty. And yeah, I'm just so happy to be back. I'm gonna try and really knock a lot of videos out because I've missed it so much, trying to get everything set up and all of the equipment to come in through the mail. It's been a journey, and we're also having trouble with the audio. We bought a mic, but for some reason audio is really not coming through on it too well. I'm using the audio on the camera right now, and I'm gonna have to amplify it in the editing. So you can even hear my voice, and we're also having a problem with like a hissing in the background. I'm sure you can hear it right now as I'm talking. I am not sure what that's about. There was hissing with the microphone as well, so we don't know for sure what that's about. We tried to mess with the settings many times, and we don't know really what's going on. Audio might be a little bit choppy for a while until we figure out exactly what's going to work, because we did buy a microphone, but for some reason we're still having the same problems with the audio, just me talking being low, and then also that hiss. So bear with me to get that audio fixed, but I'm just so happy to have a professional camera so you can actually see what I'm doing and see my look. I'm so excited just to have this camera and the lighting, and thank you to my husband. He's just amazing. He's so amazing. I'm so sorry I've been gone so long, but we were waiting for our equipment, and then we had to try to get a setup going, and it's just been hectic, but I'm so glad to be back, and I'm definitely going to be trying to film as much as possible. Being a mom, it's kind of hard because that's your full-time job, and I love that job, but my son obviously comes first, no matter what. So just trying to balance being a mom as well as trying to do YouTube, which is so much fun to me. I've had so much fun doing it, and I can't wait to just really get into this. I'm still going to have the same editing system, so my editing might still look kind of but I'm going to be working on my editing as well, trying just to get better at all of it. The filming, presenting myself where I'm not so awkward, and get better at my editing skills too. So just bear with me for everything. Bear with me with the audio, bear with me through trying to figure out the camera. I gotta figure out how to zoom it during shooting so that you can get closer when I'm applying. So this tutorial is still gonna be kind of blah. I'm still figuring out the settings of the camera. I promise it will get better. I'm gonna work on figuring the camera out front and back. I'm going to work on my editing skills, and just bear with me. I'm just so happy to be back. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did a full face using only e.l.f. products, which I've been wanting to do for so long, but I wanted to wait until I had a better camera so you could really see the quality of e.l.f. because I really do enjoy e.l.f.'s makeup, and they're so affordable. I think they're great. I am not wearing eyelashes for this look. I was totally going to wear eyelashes, but I think it's, what is it called? I got the package right here. VIP eyelash kit, and I think it was $5, and the eyelashes are pretty, if you can see, they're pretty thick. As you can see, they're pretty thick, and as I took them off of the package, all of the sticky glue that was keeping them to the package were stuck on the eyelash, so I had to sit there and I had to pick them off, and it kind of made them go straight and not curved. And when I tried to put them on in the video, they just would not curve to my eyelid. I screwed them up, so I'm not wearing any eyelashes, so my lashes aren't outstanding, but everything in this video is e.l.f., including the brushes, so I use all e.l.f. products. The only thing I forgot to do was prime my face. I didn't get an e.l.f. primer, I totally forgot. I had moisturized my face earlier in the day, so that's pretty much all I had on my face. But everything else is e.l.f., including all the brushes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. It was really fun to do it, and stick around for more videos. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. But let's start this video now.
Hello lovely! So to start off this video, we are just going to be taking e.l.f.'s Flawless Finish Foundation. I'm in the shade Porcelain, and I'm just going to be dotting that all over my face. Then I'm just going to take e.l.f.'s small stipple brush, and I'm just going to blend that into my face. Next up, I'm going to be using the Gel and Powder Eyebrow Kit in the shade Medium, and I'm going to use that to fill in my brows. Next, I'm just going over the powder with the gel that comes in the eyebrow kit. Then I'm using e.l.f.'s spoolie brush just to go over my eyebrows to make sure all the hairs are in place. I'm taking the HD Lifting Concealer in Fair and priming my eyes with that. I held this palette way too close to the camera, but it's the e.l.f. Flawless Eyeshadow in Beautiful Browns, and I'm just going to take the third shade down, and we are going to put that in our crease. And I'm just using the eye crease brush to apply that shadow. I'm also adding that eyeshadow to the outer corner of both eyes. I'm going to be taking the Makeup Mist and Set and spraying my professional eyeshadow brush with it because I'm going to be using the Baked eyeshadow in the shade Pixie, and I want it to be more vibrant. This color is really subtle, but it's very beautiful. It's pretty much like a rose. And then I'm spraying my brush again, and we're going to do the same to the other eye. Next up is the Baked eyeshadow in the shade Enchanted, and we are going to be taking the professional defining eye brush and spraying it, and we are just going to layer this eyeshadow on top of the Pixie. I was going for a rose gold kind of effect. Next up, I'm taking the liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm just going to create a thin line on my eyes. And I just decided to create a mini wing instead of a dramatic one, so just do your wing like you usually do. Just going back in with that same color that we used earlier from the Beautiful Browns palette, and I'm just adding a little bit more depth to the crease. I'm taking that HD Lifting Concealer, and I'm going to conceal my dark circles. I'm going to add it around the redness of my nose, as well as on my chin and my forehead. And taking that same stipple brush that we used for the foundation, we are just going to make sure that we blend it all out. I'm going to be using the clarifying pressed powder in the shade Ivory, as well as the professional powder brush to set all of the foundation and the concealer. Using the eyeliner brush, I'm just going to take that same exact shade that we put into the crease, and I'm just going to add it to 3/4 of my lower lash line. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Mineral Infused Mascara in the shade Black, and I have to say I'm not so sure I'm a fan of this mascara. It was my first time using it in this video, and I did 2 coats and I just felt like it was very clumpy. I'm not sure if it's one of my favorites. Next, I'm taking the matte contouring blush and bronzing powder in the shade Fiji. We're going to be using the bronzing shade to do a little bit of contouring on our cheekbones. Even though I have really high cheekbones and I'm not sure that I even really need contouring, to be honest. I don't know. I'm pretty much clueless anyways about contouring, but I still try. And of course, don't forget to blend out that line. I'm also going to add some of that bronzer to my forehead as well as my jawline. I'm going to be taking the blush from that same palette, and I'm going to be using a small stipple brush, a different one than I used earlier, a clean one, I promise, and I'm just going to apply that blush to my cheekbones. For highlight, I'm going to be using a baked blush, actually, in the shade Pinktastic. I have used it many times on my channel. It is not a blush in my opinion, it is a full-blown highlighter, but I'm just going to be using my finger to apply this. For one, I don't have one of their fan brushes, and for 2, I think it applies really pretty with the fingers, so that's why I'm just using my fingers. And then using the clean crease brush, I am just going to add that highlight to the inner corners of my eyes to make them pop a bit more. And while we're at it, we're just going to highlight the brow bone. For lips, I'm going to be using the Luscious liquid lipstick in the shade Cherry Tart. I actually really like this lipstick. It's actually more of a lip gloss, I would say, like a tinted lip gloss. It kind of has the feel, a little bit of stickiness to it, but I do like it, and it smells like mint, so it's not bad. And then I'm just going to spray my entire face with the Makeup Mist and Set, just to make sure it stays in place. And that is the completed look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so sorry that you can't really see the rose gold eyeshadow. The light is just reflecting off of my very pale skin, so I will try to fix the lighting, I promise. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I will see you guys soon in my next video.